guys, welcome back to the channel. Doing this video, this is the last time you're going to see the X5. I do have it sold, so I should be meeting with the new owners here in a couple of days so they can take delivery of the car. Some things happened I wasn't expecting to happen. Took pictures of it, listed on Car Gurus last Friday, and initially I set my price around, I want to say it was around like $27,000. And I had a few inquiries, and we were just more like just asking questions about the car because I had a lot of out-of-state people who wanted to know. So I'd say within that, narrowed down between 2 people who seemed to be interested. And it just like everybody kept wanting to offer like 23. And I said, okay, you know what, that's too low. I had one guy offer me $14,000 for the car. And it's annoying because sometimes you counter offer and then you don't get a reply back. Or I've had people offer me my asking price, and then when I say yes, no reply. Or you be talking to them and then you say, okay, let's do the price, and then they just vanish. So I got tired of loose ends. So initially I dropped the price down, and I had a couple inquiries during the day, and they were just talking. I had a price, Car Guru says, hey, reanalyze your price. You got another offer, but by the way, here's your market value. And it said my market value was $26,800. So I'm thinking, wow, I think that price of the car is too low, so I brought my price back up, $25,000. So meanwhile, we're talking to a few people. Me and Zara are texting back and forth. And I had like 3 people I'm texting on the East Coast back and forth about the car. It's frustrating because I wish this was just a hard decision for me to make. I had one guy in Connecticut. I had another guy, I believe was in DC. They both made offers on the same day. I was like, all right. Actually, and I had another guy. I had 3 offers actually. So I had 3 offers. The guy in DC, the guy, they both made similar offers. Then I had someone actually go above asking price. But you always hear about, I've always had those same loose ends. So I didn't want to tell the other guys no if this other person just kind of, maybe he just spit out a random offer. Now, the difference about this guy that went up higher, he's local. So he's like, I want to look at the car. I'm like, all right, I'll show you the car. I'm already thinking once he sees it, he's going to find something with it, maybe tires, a couple scratches. He's going to, this thing's actually immaculate. Only thing about it is just, I got, unfortunately, after I got rear-ended, not say rear-ended, I got tapped at the light. I mean, this happened on Friday after I listed the car. Someone wasn't paying attention, just took us off the brake and boom, hit my bumper. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This can't be happening right now. So I'll show you that footage. I just got rear-ended. You gotta be kidding me.
Serious?
Yep.
Was that the noise I heard?
Yep. Hold on.
What are you driving?
X5.
Have you pulled over?
So anyway, I've already was thinking, I got 3-4 people here and it's starting to get really competitive. And I'm just starting to become overwhelmed because I'm at work and I'm trying to respond back to text messaging. I'm trying to acknowledge people. I'm trying to meet up with people. So the guy local, I said, hey, all right, you look at the car. During that time frame, I'm showing the car. The guy in DC, he's like, look, here, we want to do this number. I'm at the bank, let's go. I was like, okay, he really was going to do this one. He moved forward. I had this other guy here. So I didn't tell the other couple I have another offer. I just was like, I don't want maybe feel like I'm giving them false sense of urgency or trying to put pressure on anybody. I said, just look at it, take your time. And then they asked me, do you have any offers? I said, yeah, I do have a couple of offers. And they say, well, are we the highest one? I say, yeah. I mean, if, you know, unless you adjust the price, but right now you are the highest one. So they're like, well, we want it. We want to move forward with it. Give us 48 hours. We'll get the funds for you. We'll put a deposit down to hold the car. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, this is serious. So I have two people on the East Coast. And then of course, another guy messaged me, East Coast. He desperately wants it. He's like, I'll put a deposit down. But his offer was like $2,000 lower than this other couple was making. So I'm like, well, do you go with more money, or, you know, who have you talked to first? I mean, I don't know. It was tough because I wanted just to give it to the other guy because I talked to him first, but he never put a deposit down. But we were, I don't know. I took the one with the most money. He put a deposit. He said he needed some time. Obviously, it took a few days. There were some issues with, I guess, with my bank and his bank, but we got it sorted out. So he's going to pick up the car, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday. So here we are. I hate the text those other people will say, hey, look, sorry, the car's been sold, or just pending offer on it. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, it just sucks. I hate doing that. So they're gonna do that. X5 50i sold. You guys gonna see what's happening next. I've been keeping it kind of secret. I even had a few subscribers message me, and I would give them a discount, but they were just a little bit behind in what I was already starting to process with these other guys. So if this fell through, then obviously I would give my subscriber a discount, maybe like free shipping or something like that. You know, you pay asking price, I'll ship the car to you for free depending where you are. But it came through, guys. I got what I wanted for it. I didn't come out of pocket. I wasn't expecting when I listed it to be so competitive.
Higher down 3, 143, 3 down a minute, 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 3 and high, down to 40, 3 down a minute, 3 down a minute, 4 down a minute, 4.
If I had known, I would set my price up a lot higher. But yeah, I just wanted to do that quick video to tell you guys what's the update. So, like I said, I just hate to let people down. I know what it's like to be on the other end of it when the car's been sold and you've been working on it, been talking about it. You know, I advise you guys, if you're looking for, if you're serious about a car, try to see if you can put a non-refundable deposit. I mean, it's scary because when you do private sales, you don't trust that other person. Because I'd be the same way. I don't know if I could trust this other person. Just all of a sudden disappear. There are people who scam you out there. So I don't fault anybody for not wanting to put a deposit down. I mean, this couple was here in person, and they've already known that I've had other people who are serious about it. And I just hated the way it turned out, because when this other gentleman, we'd already talked about the price. We had set the price, but I didn't hear from him within 4 hours. I was already talking about, oh, hi, I'm doing a video.
Come on, Bubs.
You want to say hi to everybody?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my scrubs.
Okay.
I don't want to put her seated shoes on my pants earlier.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wrapping up. Closing thoughts. You give me a hug?
No.
Oh, because you got here, yeah. All right. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, it was just like, I woke up in the morning, it's just one of those things. You're talking, and of course you don't want to just shut. I mean, I've done mistakes in the past where I have shot down other people in terms of thinking I'm working on this deal, and last minute people bail. Right before the deal happens, they close it, they just bail and say, I don't want it. Or I found a different car, or they just, quit cold turkey, and like, hello, are you there? And then you realize you could have lost the offer. So for me, I just communicating, either the first person who puts the deposit down, first person who makes it forward, motion. And it seemed like 3 people wanted to move forward at exactly the same time. The local guy was already here. He's already given me some money to hold the car, kind of secure it. And I just, the next day I was just like, "Ah, I gotta tell this other guy no. And then the next day he's like, I'm going to my bank. This is what I need from you. I was like, ooh, this other guy's going to his bank too. He's not there at the bank, but he gave me money. So I was like, sorry, I think I have a pending offer. I'm so sorry about it. And he's like, I thought we had a price we agreed on. I'm like, well, we did, but I was also showing the car to other people too. I don't know. I wish I could split this car and duplicate it in 3 cars. I don't know what it is about the 50i. Maybe I priced it a little, maybe because it has third row seat. The third row seat probably is going to go fast. I even just yesterday, I had 2 guys message me. Actually, one guy, one girl. They said, you know what? We want to pay. We'll pay you. Because this is what happened. I raised my price up. I didn't want to remove the whole listing off Car Gurus until I knew the car has been sold. Because the last thing I want to do is take it off and then have to pay another fee to relist it if somebody bails on me. So I just dropped my price up close, significantly higher. And some people said they still want to pay, or some people was like, look, I'm cash, I'm ready to go, I will do this right now. So I told him, look, I had 3 guys like that right now, so you were number 3 in line. You're number 3 in line. Even the other guy who went to his bank before, he even offered to come up and match the other couple's price to satisfy, and I just was like, say if they didn't put a deposit down, it would have been even tougher to do this. So, yeah. But also go to show you too, seems like California seems to be the place where people just pay more than asking price. When I try to buy a car out here and negotiate the dealer look at me like, are you crazy? This is California. I don't know where you're from, but you don't negotiate price in California. So I don't know if it's a thing here, but when I was looking for houses, ultimately I decided to build new, because every house I would look for, even the one I found that was perfect, and I had literally sat down and said, okay, let's do it. They called and said, sorry, someone put a hold on the house. I couldn't get the house. I had to get a different house. Only to find out that the couple didn't move forward with that one. They actually just put a hold on it and then backed out of it. So it's just frustrating out here, I just hate to let people down. Like I said, if I told that couple, no, sorry, I know you want to pay more, but I've already talked to this guy first. I mean, we had no money change hands. If I told him no, and like I said, it's been a few hours, 4 hours that passed by, and what if he didn't come through? If he never came through, I would have lost out on sales. I'm losing out on sales all day long, because you don't know. Some people are serious up to the point where you say, yes, let's do it. I agree on your price. And they're like, oh, they get scared. I've had bad experiences like that before. So to just protect myself, I just keep going. I keep talking to multiple people. You keep talking, and somebody is going to come out and move forward with it. And in this case, it seemed like 3 people all came in once. 2 of the 3 wanted to put deposits down. One was just higher than the others. I would say at least $2,000 higher than everybody else. I had to, like I say, you go to more of my asking price. I mean, that shows right there how desperate you are. And this couple said they've been looking for a whole year for X5. They really want one third row. This was exactly what they wanted. And they, like I said, she said that they bid it higher than my asking price to catch my attention. So, and it did. So, I mean, I guess in the end it worked out. And in the end, it's all business. Like I said, I knew what happened with me. I made that video earlier about the X5M. I was just upset about that aspect, because I did try to make a deposit and hold the car, and I felt like I did all the steps correctly, and I still lost the car. And that's why I was upset. If I never put a deposit down, I talking and they said, oh, sorry, someone walked in and bought it, I would have been like, crap, that sucks. But that's what happens. But that's just a whole different story. It wasn't like I had 3 guys give deposits and then I just took the highest one. That would have been messed up on my end. But if you give me a deposit, you secure the car, well, you kind of put yourself above everybody else, and that shows your financial interest in the vehicle.